Hey guys, Eric at ProTexModeling.com in Grand Prairie, Texas. Today we're out in Irving doing a siding job, so we did a few improvements, right? This is the Protex rig we use. These are all my samples. My other video, you'll see I started making this slide out tray. So this thing's all done now. And I got the bungees here to hold it closed. All right, so you undo them two bungees. Oops, sorry. Undo them two bungees. Pull on the handle. Slides nice and easy. Slides on those ball bearings. So this protects all my samples from when I'm going to run sales leads. This here is a table that we just made carpeted to protect the trim coil, because when we're bending metal, we don't want to get it scratched up. People pay a lot of money for this, our service for this stuff. And then we actually upgraded up some stuff in the trailer. So I went and bought a brand new Pro14 Tapco Brake. This is used for bending metal, right? So a lot of these guys, man, we mount this inside the trailer to take care of it. You know, this is a $2,500 brake. It's not cheap. This is one of the best ones on the market, if not the best. Why do I do this? Bends nice, crisp pieces, minimizes oil canning, and it makes our jobs look a lot better, right? Put some new lighting up in here so we can see, so we're accurate. We use Milwaukee tools because we beat them up. So I put this up here, locks in our batteries, our chargers, our screw guns. Everything's where it needs to be. The other thing we upgraded is we went from a 10-inch to a 12-inch chop saw for doing miters, for casing and that kind of stuff. Then we also have a 12-inch sliding miter box on our siding jobs that we do for siding. Same thing with our table saw, 10-inch DeWalt table saw. And this is where we work. This is the shop, right? And, you know, a lot of these guys that are going to come out to your house, where are they going to come out to your house with? They come out to your house with everything piled in the back of a pickup truck. I don't know how they do it. I mean, this trailer is really too small. It's jam-packed full of equipment. So look over here and show you what we're doing. Now, this is the one where we tore the siding off from Sears. And we still got a long ways to go here, but we're making progress. The house wrap is on. We've got a lot of the soffit ran. What we did on these overhangs is she didn't have any ventilation. Sears never put ventilation in here. So we cut these overhangs open, and we opened all these overhangs up, and we plugged the gable vents. So now she has some proper roof ventilation. And none of this trim's nailed down, but that brake I just showed you, that's what we use for bending all this custom aluminum trim. These here are for her bird feeders. So she just had them on the old siding screwed into there, which is not a good idea. So we put these up here for her, and that would just make it nicer. Looks nicer. Got the house wrap on, got the mount masters on, got the Keystone gable vent. That's actually pretty cool. The customer seen that and liked it. So that's one that we're using. Fascia and stuff's not out on here yet. The other thing we did is you can see them furring strips that are running underneath the 1x2. That furring strip right there. The reason we did that, we're putting gutters on this house, and when you have gutters, you can see there, that little hole right there, way up under the drip edge, that's where they had the gutter attached to. It doesn't give you enough to run a good slope and get good drainage. So what we did is we put all this 1x on there to fur it out, and that's going to give us a lot better drainage on our gutter system, because we're going to be able to get a good slope. Under here, we left the foam board on all the siding that Sears put up, and then we're putting our foam out. We're putting house wrap and our foam on top of that, so it's really going to deaden the sound of this road, and it's insulation, our additional R value. This is beaded soffit, right? Vinyl soffit made to look like beadboard. The original siding was just plain soffit up there. So we like to use this on the porches. It just looks, especially on these older houses, gives a little character. And then we're waiting for the wind to die down. One thing we're going to do for the customer, even though I didn't tell her yet, we're going to paint this railing white for her. So we'll come back and show you where we're at.